What's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is Beats of War, Etian universe. So care to subscribe, ring the notification bell so that when I drop a video, you get notified. So today I'm doing a different type of video. So this type of video I'm doing today is more about like going through reviews that I've received so far from Beats of War 1, the one that came out. So I'm gonna go through one review that was written by Comic Book News UK, .co.uk. They do like reviews for like big comic books and independent comic books, which is a great website. And then I'm gonna go to Amazon, which is always good for reviews as well. Read about a few reviews that I've got from people. Some might be bad, some might be maybe good. So I don't know what to expect, right? And then I've got a few reviews that I got on Instagram as well. TG Higgs reviews comic books as well, and they managed to read the 3 issues, so I'm gonna go through that and see what they had to say about the series. Remember, guys, no spoilers here, so if you haven't read issue 1 of Beats of War or issue 2 or 3, you're not really, it won't be any spoiler for you, so you still have an opportunity to kind of hear what people's opinions are, but also be able to go and read it with no spoilers, just fresh mind to it. So let's go to Comic Book News UK. So starts off with a good, they've got a really cool sort of little superhero banner, sort of Superman, I think, flying over the name of their company, their logo, sorry. And you've got the cover, Beats of War 1, and then we're gonna go and read through that. So Beats of War issue 1 by Etian is a multi-layered story set in Glasgow, featuring Scotland's first black superhero. Leaving behind a planet ravaged by robot invaders, DJ E.T. flees to Earth to find answers to save his planet, landing him to Scotland. That's where the playground of the story is. Let's keep reading. Whistler and alien coming to Earth and becoming a superhero isn't a new concept. There's still a pretty of stories to tell and different scenarios of how it can play out. The book touches on Glasgow's violent past and racism. There is humor as well as like when E.T. flippantly states he's from another planet, but because he doesn't recognize Michael Jackson music, or not reference that comment on later. I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson, so I'm glad they saw the reference I was trying to put in there. Keep reading. Ben Wilsonham is on art duty and shows a good range of talent. Scenes are brought to life with some stunning colors, Wesley making skillful use of shadows to add in some depth, particularly with people. The alien designs are cool, not too dissimilar to humans, but enough that they are clearly not human. If the first panel does not immediately grab your attention, then I don't know what will. Obviously, the first panel in Beats of War 1. You gotta check it out, guys. And Wilsonham really had his work cut out for him with this issue, and he rose to the challenge. Aliens, explosions, spaceships, fights, city spaces, and much more. There's a lot happening in one issue. To cover all of that in a set of standard speaks volume to the talent on the show. I'll repeat that again. There's a lot happening in one issue, and to cover all that with a set standard speaks volume to the talent on the show. I don't quite get what they mean there, but hey. Anyway, we keep reading. They've got a page being shown from Beats of War. Etienne has created a comic that puts Glasgow in the spotlight. It's always nice seeing places in the UK in comics. There's a lot of depth to the story, which is helped by using his own experiences in coming to Glasgow as a refugee, both positive and negative. Glasgow has become his home like it will become E.T.'s. There's a lot of heart, a lot of soul, and there is evident in the pages as Kubwabo looks to bring relatable character despite him not being human. Okay. It's not a new concept as it's worked for Superman for a long time, but they are still plenty fresh ideas here that are explored that makes this something different. Yes, yes. Superman coming from his planet, the kryptonite, whatever happened to this planet, and then he comes to Earth, he's sent off, like we saw in Man of Steel. Kinda is sort of relatable to my story as well, but I've got fresh ideas with this, and there's a different take to it. Obviously, with my life experiences going to the story, makes it really stand out from what's being told with Man of Steel and the Superman, which are other stories we do love, but obviously this is a fresh take on it, on that idea. Because I guess like with humans, we all have same experiences. We sort of migrate from one place to another. We live in different countries. It's something we all do. So there's always like struggles and sort of anxieties attached to you moving to one place and trying to cope and to try and fit in. So let's keep reading. There's a nice subplot added as well with E.T.'s blood and how its qualities make it rather valuable. The world's going to need it. If everyone finds out about it, the world is going to need it if everyone finds out about it. It's a nice way to add in some potential risk to the story going forward, and again something that makes this different from others, and taking the form of dead policeman that surely bring trouble going forward too. Okay, all right. No, not a lot of people picked on the policeman that died in the newspaper, so I'm glad you saw that. Beasts of War 1 is a great issue. There's plenty to get your teeth into, and a few plot threads started. Its aim is to save his planet, his home planet, from robotic invaders, but you know things won't be that simple. Glasgow is going to let it be. Glasgow is not going to let it be that simple. Oh, I was a bit confused about that part. The design for E.T.'s suit is unique, and the setting of Scotland just adds another dimension. I love what they wrote there. Particularly with bringing back some of historic gangs to provide some grounding to the comic. That's what I always tell people, it's grounded here. E.T. has a lot on his plate, and it's going to be superheroes or robots that are causing him problems. E.T. has a lot on his plate, and it's not going to be superheroes or robotics that are going to be causing most of his problems. The final page is a perfect setup for the second issue. Splash, full page, characters. That's all I can say. No spoilers. Anyway, so the rating for this was 4.5 out of 5. That's pretty good. If you want to buy Beats of War, they shared some links where you can buy it. But yeah, that's a pretty good review. They kind of went through the art, the story structure, what makes it this different from other stories, but how it's relatable to other stories, which is always interesting. And yeah, I think that's a pretty... I like what they said about the opening page. The opening page is really important. It's gotta grab the audience in. It's very important. Anyway, let's go to Amazon. We got about 10 reviews from people. This is from Regila. I wasn't sure when I bought this, but when it caught me by surprise so I wasn't sure when I read this, but it caught me by surprise when I read this. I really loved the story, seeing places I recognize in Scotland. If you like comics, this is a fresh story with new interesting characters. I love the Razor Gang as villains. I'm excited about E.T., his new adventure, and I would recommend this to anyone. That's from Amazon. Another review. I love to support small businesses, and this comic was recommended to me by a friend, and I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on a copy. This is everything that every little black kid needed while growing up. It's just so special to see young people creating some magical things that can pass on to our kids. It must be for any and all people. Love it, love it, love it. That's exactly why I created Beats of War. Something I always wanted to do growing up, but obviously I didn't get the opportunity to do it until I got to Scotland. So these are all my childhood dreams coming true. So I'm happy that it's able to inspire people, that also it's able to speak to people that I feel underrepresented, but also speak to a general audience of readers of comic books and fans of these stories, which is always my main focus. This is from Emily. Me and my daughter read Beasts of War 1 together. Neither of us had read a comic book before. We both really enjoyed it and found the storyline to be very exciting, kept our interest throughout the whole comic. The illustrations are beautiful and wonderful. We are left wanting to read more and more and wondering what's going to happen. Luckily, we didn't have to wait long because Beasts of War had just came out. Nice, good review. My daughter 7 is getting into comic books and she's really engaged with the series. The characters are brilliant. It captures Glasgow perfectly. Dream come true, right? Okay, another review. I've got I think like 3 left. I collect a lot of indie comic books and was very much interested in this when I saw it at the con. I went and I got it as it's based in Scotland. And now I'm up to date with all issues because it got me hooked. Why not? I can't recommend this enough. One of the best truly independent books around at the moment, and each issue leaves you looking forward to the next. Great new perspective on superheroes. Loved reading this and glad I bought it. I think I have one more left from Alex. Alex said after receiving all the 3 issues of the comic book, I was surprised at how detailed and well executed the artwork and the world building is. Big props to Etian, the creator, for making these, and I cannot wait to see what's next. Thank you guys. I think those are the reviews on Amazon, so I'm gonna go on Instagram. T Higgs reviews, point of collection from my side. So I'll read this review for now. I'm not gonna go through issue 2 and 3 reviews because that'll be too long. We'll talk about those in other videos, reviewing other comments and reviews and other write-ups about issue 2 and 3 separately in separate videos. Okay, so T Higgs reviews says, this was written on the 14th October 2020, so it's quite recent. Rated it 5 out of 5. I guess that's the 5 hearts. I think that's what it means. That's what T Higgs means. So when I came across this by a complete chance this month, when the author had a table at the first convention ever to be held in my hometown. I wonder what town is this? I'm here to find out. T Higgs, if you see this video, comment what town you come from. I took a chance and bought copies of the first 3 volumes, which Etienne kindly signed for me, and I'm so glad I took that chance. I love it. This is packed with this packed so much into 20 pages. Yeah, every time you create 20 pages, I feel like it's not enough for the audience, but I'm glad people still get the time to sort of get drawn into the 20 pages and feel like they want more, but also they feel like they've enjoyed the sort of reading, the ride, the journey that we take them on. We are sucked into a story from the first panel. An alien desperate to save his planet takes a chance that Earth has the answers he needs and has to find a way to blend in, yet still finds himself in the middle of war he does not have time for yet. His strong sense of justice and finishing what he started keeps him going. So not giving up, one of my best qualities. I don't like giving up. Things started fast and got complicated quickly and ended up on a cliffhanger. The art is brilliant, the art is brilliant. Sorry, the art is bright, colorful, and is complementary to the story. I cannot wait to see where the story goes next and what happens next. And puts a lot of books and hashtags and tagged me. T Higgs, thank you so much for the amazing review. And I'm glad that you enjoyed reading this. And that's why we create these stories. So guys, if you have read Beats of War 1 and you would like to drop a review on Amazon or my website or write something on Instagram and tag us, don't forget to do that. And also, I would love to see a lot of unboxing videos when you receive the issue, and record yourself and tag me, take a photo and tell me what you thought about the series, if it's something has kept you very excited about the comic book, and if you want us to keep creating. By the way, we have some Easter eggs that we're leaving in our series of what's to come. Could be another universe, or it could be another character that we're introducing. It's something that is all around, so keep your eyes peeled on our next announcements. And don't forget to subscribe. Write a review underneath here if you read Beats of War 1. Write what you thought about the series, if you did enjoy it. If you think it was say that again as well. It does help us improve on the work that we're putting out there. So without having to say much more, there's so much reviews to read online, but these are the ones I kind of wanted to go through today. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when I drop a video, you're notified. Beats of War, 1,000 subscribers, 100,000 copies to the world. That's our target now. We've passed 20,000 copies, but we want to get to 50K, to 100K, to 1 million and more, because I do still feel like Beats of War needs to reach the world, and you can help us.